Hi, it's Nate. Your company's using some old clunky software and it's time for a change. Finally, everyone agrees it's time to get something new. And your job is to find some new software. So what do? I'm sure you Google around and you look at the first result. In that result, you find a laundry list of features, a big price tag, and a salesperson who tells you that the software will do everything you want, including brushing your teeth before bed. But you look a little further and you find some other stuff. You find something that your coworker used to use at his old company, and turns out he loves it. You find something else and someone else has used that software and they found it to be great. So what do? Maybe you even look into the custom software world and you find that it's very expensive, but you'll get exactly what you want. So what can you do? Treat software like you would buying a drill. When you buy a drill, you would talk to other people in your industry about what they thought of their drills. You might borrow one from a colleague and try it out for the afternoon. Basically, you'd know everything there is to know about that drill before you bought it. Do the same thing with software. Figure out what the software needs to do for you and what's the lifetime cost going to be. Often we look at software out there and we look at the long list of features, we look at the pretty UI, and well, it seems to work, so we go for it. Don't do that. Figure out what the software needs to do for you and only search out products that match those criteria. You'll be amazed how much easier your selection process becomes. Chatting with a salesperson, you'll know exactly which questions to ask. Looking through a long list of features, only some of those features will begin to apply to you. And at the end of the day, you'll get software that you actually need, not some shiny thing that doesn't do what you want. You might find that no pre-existing software meets your needs. In this case, you'll probably need something custom. When dealing with custom software, the principles are the same. You need to figure out, what do I need, and what is the total cost going to be of this software? And so there's a couple things to remember when dealing with custom software companies. Does the person building this actually understand what I need? Are they able to deliver it for the cost that I'm willing to pay? And so when you're doing this, make sure that it's well documented as to what you're actually going to get and what you're actually going to pay. You don't want it to be some sort of open-ended blank check. Evaluation is still difficult, but when you know what you need and how much each option costs, it makes things way easier. If you don't know what you need, enlist the help of someone that you trust, who knows software and gets your business. It's better to know a little bit about what you need than to just pick the shiniest thing off the shelf and regret it later. Till next time, it's Nate.